big developments across the south of India, particularly in Tamil Nadu, considering that the state is going to polls. That's our lead story. Look at that. Look at how things change. NDA regrouping. TTV Dhinakaran is in, laughing away with Piyush Goyal. And on the other hand, Sasikala Natarajan isolated and left out in the cold. In politics, nothing is permanent. Loyalties shift all the time. Rebels became allies. There are no permanent friends or foes in this game. Only strategies. The NDA's reworking of alliances in Tamil Nadu shows just how true all this is. AMMK chief TTV Dhinakaran has formally now rejoined the NDA. But the real question now being asked is, if EPS can accommodate TTV Dhinakaran, then why is it that VK Sasikala has been kept out? Soon after announcing the move, Dhinakaran met Union Minister and BJP's Tamil Nadu election in charge Piyush Goyal. Goyal welcomed Dhinakaran into the NDA fold, saying the alliance would work together as one family to defeat the Dravida Munnetra Kazhagam. Listen in.
I am indeed honored and delighted, personally very happy that my good friend, senior leader of the NDA, my brother Thiru Dhinakaran, has decided to come back to the NDA family. Friends are all committed to removing this corrupt DMK government, this incompetent DMK government, and we will defeat the anti-Bharat, anti-India DMK alliance. We will make sure that all the corruption of Thiru Stalin, of Thiru Udayanidhi, of his brother-in-law Thiru Sabrishan, all of this corruption of DMK will be exposed.
Dhinakaran also struck a conciliatory note toward Edappadi Palaniswamy, describing past differences as disputes between allies and not permanent political breaks. For the BJP, the AMMK's return strengthens NDA's southern push. Dhinakaran brings with him proven vote-carrying capacity, only capacity so far, and a considerable influence among Mukkulathor communities, a key social bloc in southern Tamil Nadu. The numbers back him. In the 2024 Lok Sabha elections, AMMK contested Theni and Tiruchirappalli with the NDA and polled over 3.93 lakh votes, reinforcing its relevance even outside the AIADMK fold. Dhinakaran's own contest from Theni further underlined his strength with 2.92 lakh votes and a 25.65% vote share. He finished as a runner-up, pushed the AIADMK to third place and exposed erosion in its traditional base. Is this why Palaniswamy is willing to adjust? TTV brings votes, cadres and caste consolidation, assets the NDA needs in a state where the DMK swept all the 39 Lok Sabha seats in 2024.
மீண்டும் என்டிஏவில் இணைந்ததில் நான் மிகவும் மகிழ்ச்சி அடைகிறேன். இந்த நேரத்தில் நான் உங்கள்கிட்ட சொல்ல விரும்புவது, பாரத பிரதமர் மோடி அவர்கள் மத்திய உள்துறை அமைச்சர் மாண்புமிகு அமித்ஷா அவர்கள் மூலம் தமிழ்நாட்டில் என்டிஏ கூட்டணியை பலப்படுத்தணுங்கிற முயற்சிக்கு உறுதுணையாக இருக்கின்ற விதமாக எங்களது பங்காளி சண்டையெல்லாம் தூக்கி ஓரமாக வைத்துவிட்டு, விட்டுக் கொடுப்பவர்கள் என்றைக்கும் கெட்டுப்போவதில்லை என்கிற சான்றோர் மொழிக்கு ஏற்ப எல்லாவற்றையும் மறந்துவிட்டு அம்மாவின் ஆட்சியை மீண்டும் தமிழ்நாட்டில் அமைக்க வேண்டும் என்பதற்காக
DMK, of course, as the opposition downplayed this development in what's happening in India. Listen in.
The most funniest political comedy is this. They don't want Edappadi. Edappadi claims that he is going to be the chief minister. Well, these people say that we will not accept Edappadi as chief minister, but they have joined that alliance. These are all funny things. No, we are also preparing a list of corruption by the BJP. BJP is not a clean party. Highly corrupt party is BJP. We will also expose that. In our case, there is no, they cannot expose anything. They can misuse the powers of the ED and CBI and go to every household. But in this case, we can prove strongly with evidence, prove that BJP is the most corrupt party in the country.
But think about it. When we speak about TTV Dhinakaran, then where is Sasikala? Because without Sasikala Natarajan, his aunt, he was nowhere on the political horizon. Once considered Jayalalitha's closest aide, VK Sasikala, also often called Chinnamma, remains firmly outside the NDA's current plans as of now. Despite repeatedly calling for AIADMK's reunification, Sasikala has failed to demonstrate recent electoral or organizational strength. After not being invited to Prime Minister Modi's impending Chennai visit on the 23rd of January, Sasikala is believed to have asked her supporters to consider contesting as independents and is planning a public meeting to mark MGR's birth anniversary later this month. Yet the NDA appears completely unmoved so far as Sasikala is concerned. The contrast is stark. TTV offers votes, Sasikala offers legacy. And in today's politics, legacy without numbers carries limited weight, doesn't it? Even as Tamil Nadu heads towards 2026 elections, the NDA's message is clear. This is politics driven by arithmetic, not emotions at all. Let me now go to the experts. S.S. Sriram, senior political analyst, and Gokul Chandran, also a senior political analyst. Thank you both for joining us on this broadcast. Sriram, let me come to you first. Sriram, I mean, the way the thing, politics, I mean, to say that politics makes for compromises, this is the best example for me in these elections. Look at that. He called, Edappadi Palaniswamy Drohi, a betrayer. He said if he is going to be the chief minister, I will never join the NDA. Then sampling everywhere, selling, sending out olive branches to TVK everywhere, he finally comes and joins NDA. Fine, you will say, but politics is about arithmetic, Sudha. Considering the NDA, they are masters at it, particularly the BJP. But tell me something, that why is it that when he can get in, Sasikala has been kept out? Is it the fear factor for Mr. Edappadi Palaniswamy, who allegedly would crawl when asked to bend? Sriram.
See, honestly, it is the internal party issues as far as Madam Sasikala is concerned, getting into the party AIADMK. I think BJP is very clear that it doesn't want to meddle with their affairs. So it is, and especially the fact that the alliance leader is Edappadi Palaniswamy, and they obviously don't want to upset him in any way. So they are probably leaving that to his choice. And I think Mr. Edappadi now has realized that he doesn't want to leave any stone unturned, and he doesn't want to take chances. So he knows that it's going to be a very closed fought elections. So of course he has not compromised. He has said okay to him coming into the alliance, and he has agreed and he has welcomed him as well. I think to that extent it stays where it is. But actual winner in this entire game is Mr. Edappadi. He's got the party very much under his control. Most of the boxes are ticked by him. I think he is well placed, and NDA as an alliance is gaining momentum in Tamil Nadu to the lot of worry of or scare of the DMK alliance out here. So people were mocking ADMK and BJP for not having enough party in the alliance. Now all of them are grouping back. So this is good times for NDA.
I don't think it's. I mean, it may look good, but is it good? Is the question, and that's what I'm trying to figure out. You say it's a good time for Edappadi. It's a win-win for him. It is good for the NDA alliance. Gokul Chandran, the thing is that we know the history of AIADMK and BJP. We know what happened last time. The same AIADMK who are now hugging and holding hands with BJP said if we had not signed up with these people, we would have got more votes. they were wiped out the last time. If you know, 39, all the seats were taken in by the Dravida Munnetra Kazhagam. The thing is that the NDA wanted that it should not be A plus B. They wanted C, they also wanted D, they also wanted E, so that the NDA looks like a big family, you know, Kudumbam, like we say in Tamil. My whole point is that will this even bear fruit? Look at the past electoral performance of Mr. TTV Dhinakaran. After RK Nagar, what have we heard about this man except criticizing everybody in the most vilest terms possible? Because I can't play out those Tamil bites, I will not. Suddenly is coming and saying Pangali Sunday, which is basically, for those who don't understand, it's almost like saying that we're all cousins, the same family, we fight and we stay together. But please, this is not a Karan Johar film. Gokul Chandran.
Yeah, see, unfortunately, these people doesn't have a shame for themselves. The words used by Mr. TTV as well as Mr. Edappadi Palaniswamy for each other, which itself can be played by DMK wherever these people are contesting and make them lose. I don't know, within 6 months, in September, October 2025, TTV Dhinakaran walked out of India Alliance as soon as Mr. Edappadi joined NDA, and he said, I will not be a part of a front where Mr. Edappadi Palaniswamy is, and I can't even imagine Mr. Edappadi as Chief Minister. Mr. Edappadi Palaniswamy also during in public meetings used vilest of the words for Mr. TTV Dhinakaran. But see, what is uniting them is the Commerce Minister. I repeat, the Commerce Minister, Mr. Piyush Goyal, who is playing his cards, playing BJP's cards very well to unite them for few votes. See, Mr. TTV Dhinakaran was in talks with the TVK, Vijay's party, and it was almost certain that TTV Dhinakaran might join TVK, and suddenly a old corruption case of Mr. TTV Dhinakaran has been posted for February 2nd. This month it was posted for February 2nd, and it is very obvious how BJP plays its cards, how BJP uses its tricks to
saying that it's the scare, it's the fear of the ED and the CBI which has made TTV Dhinakaran bend and join. Because, you know, Sriram, there is no doubt, Sriram, the BJP is a master when it comes to, fighting elections. Their booth management, their arithmetic, par excellence. I mean, anyone can say anything about vote chori and all that. I don't want to talk about that. I want to talk about the way they crunch numbers. It is fantastic. What does this man have to show? That is my one question. Second question is very important, Sriram. Sasikala Natarajan, as the closest aide of Jayalalitha, called Chinnamma, she was called Chinnamma, people, this same Edappadi Palaniswamy and O. Pannirselvam would stand like this in front of her, will not dare speak. Bureaucrats used to be scared. They used to tremble when she asked a question. She would have a list. I somehow think it is also the fear of Sasikala coming back and taking over that mantle yet again. Her very presence is making Edappadi Palaniswamy nervous, Sriram.
I mean, we can call whatever we need, but I'm sure, maybe the past legacy of hers might not be comfortable for Mr. Edappadi Palaniswamy. So I don't deny that. So let him have. I mean, we need to have a single, person who running a party, at least a group of people, and we can't have multiple people pulling parties into their whims and fancies. See, all this speculation of ED case on TTV and this case and that case, we can go about talking anything that we want. Let's not. Let's look at the India Alliance. Let's look at the way Congress and DMK fought in Tamil Nadu. The words Vaiko has used against Mr. Stalin, the current chief minister, and Mr. Karunanidhi, you can't even listen even in private. Those were the kind of words Mr. Vaiko used, and I'm sure Mr. Gokul Chandran would know that. And today we know where they are. I mean, we know how Aam Aadmi Party and Congress fought in Delhi. How Congress, blamed Aam Aadmi Party for making whatever the liquor scam that they used to, defeat them in Punjab. All of them joined together. I'm not justifying this, but here the objective is not any emotions or not any. We'll have to look at certain differences.
Okay, Sriram. So let me ask you the question which everyone wants to know.
Yeah.
Do you think because the Mukkulathor, that community moved away from the AIADMK, it's proven. Not moved away completely, but partially. Do you think TTV Dhinakaran will be able to bring that community back, which is very influential? It could be 10 to 12%, but they have many great influence in many regions of Tamil Nadu. Do you think this man will succeed? Otherwise, what is his purpose? I don't understand. I understand Sengotian's purpose in TVK, that he will guide that party, which is a fledgling party. Do you think Dhinakaran will succeed in doing what he is supposed to be doing, Sri Ram?
See, Tamil Nadu arithmetics, as all of us know, is purely caste-driven or majorly caste-driven. Every vote matters, especially after Vijay coming into the fray. This is going to be a multi-cornered fight where the loss is going to be in few thousands, as we will definitely see the results whenever it comes. So I'm sure TTV has that kind of a weightage where we can't, let him go elsewhere. And it is a strategy, and I think it's a well thought out strategy to bring him back into NDA fold. It is going to add value to NDA. I mean, I'm not doubting that at all. Maybe that is exactly what the opposition didn't want it to happen. They didn't want NDA to group themselves up. That was their best try. They had multiple speakers speaking against this NDA, alliances in Tamil Nadu, beaten every channel, wherever opportunity. They tried their best to ensure that this does not regroup, and that is falling flat for them. And NDA definitely needs to be regrouped, and we need to throw this government out of Tamil Nadu's coming 2026. So I am very happy that I don't want to let loose of any person, whatever the worth it may be, as long as it can add value to the alliance, please.
Great. I mean, Sriram, we've spoken very honestly, and I really appreciate that. Gokul Chandran, what happens then? Last time around, you remember when TTV Dhinakaran had protested against whom he calls now a cousin or a Pangali or a family member, Yadappadi Palaniswamy, when he gave 10% reservation to the Vaniyars just before the election, code of conduct had kicked in. He protested vehemently. Today, Dr. Anbumani Ramadas, the junior member, is sitting with the NDA. What happens to that? Look at the animosities. TTV Dhinakaran cannot stand Yadappadi it is mutually reciprocated. TTV Dhinakaran has a big problem with Anbumani Ramadas. How is the end? Even if they win, like what our friend Sriram is saying, how are they going to manage it post elections, I say? Because all of them would want their pound of flesh.
See, Sudha, the one thing is very sure. With such, the people are watching. People don't forget things so easily. We don't have to remind them again and again. People know who has said at what time. And see, fighting each other, ideology is acceptable. If Congress and DMK has fought, it is an ideological matter. Ideologically, they have fought against each other. But here, where is the ideology? They have compromised the ideology, and for the personal gains, the individuals are fighting against each other. The individuals are abusing each other, and suddenly they are coming together, sitting around a table. See, even during today's press conference of Mr. Piyush Goyal, where is Mr. Edappadi Palaniswamy? He is supposed to be the leader of NDA in Tamil Nadu. Without his presence or any other senior ADMK leader, Mr. TTV Dhinakaran joins NDA minus AIADMK. So there itself, it is very
Well, thank you, Gokul. This I had also noticed. Where is Yadappadi Palaniswamy? Let's play out the Piyush Goyal picture where he's, that footage of where he's welcoming TTV Dhinakaran. Where is Yadappadi? It is spot Yadappadi contest right now. You can see a lot, Mel Murugan sir, you can see a lot of people, but where is Yadappadi? Gokul Chandran is so right. Why is he absented himself? Gokul Chandran, go ahead.
See, because Mr. TTV Dhinakaran has been forced into the NDA by BJP without respecting the sentiments or without taking the consent of Mr. Edappadi. It is a threat. They are going to come to NDA. If you want, you can stay. And Mr. Edappadi Palaniswamy is back to wall, and he doesn't have any answer, or he doesn't have any choice of what BJP is doing today. Whatever BJP says, dictates, Mr. Edappadi Palaniswamy has to obey and
Well, I don't think it works like that. But yes, politics is about give and take.
This is not the narrative. This is the narrative that they keep trying to do for the last 4 years. In fact, he has tweeted welcoming him. Why would he do so?
Come on,
The
Sriram.
BJP is
Come on,
handling-
Sriram.
the BJP
Tweeting
is
and all.
handling his tweet over.
Now, you please see what Dhinakaran has said. You're talking about tweet. He said, oh, I'm so happy. My brother, my sister, all that. Don't go by tweets, Sriram. We are all mature journalists. We know this. Now, Annamalai has also gotten into it. Thiru, Dhinakaran, my brother. All this we have seen. I mean, we've not grown old in this profession just like that. It is all bunk. But I don't agree with what Mr. Gokul Chandran is also saying. The thing is, the big daddy is Mr. Edapadi Palaniswamy. But, Sriram, let's not forget, politics is a game of give and take. They said, okay, we will abide by you saying that you will be the chief minister, you will lead the party when the party comes to power. But the point of the matter is, you give some and you lose some. Sasikala, no way. OPS, door shut. But TTV Dhinakaran has been brought in. Gokul Chandran is there, right? So, you know, the thing is that people don't forget. People will remember. If I were living in Tamil Nadu, if I had voting in Tamil Nadu, I would ask, what is with this fellow who has no character? But then you can turn around and tell me that people forget. Really, Sudha? Look at what happened to Palturam in Bihar, Mr. Nitish Kumar. But all I am saying is that this today, which looks like a happy family picture, may not be as happy. Sriram disagrees with me, and Gokul Chandran says, well, this is a compromise. Thank you both for joining us on this broadcast. That's what makes a debate interesting. We don't have to always agree with all of us.